Hello everyone, this is Arpita back with another video, and in today's video I'll be sharing with you how I take neat and efficient notes, and I'll be also sharing with you my notes taking essential. So this video is going to be very helpful. So I think without talking much we should get into the video. So let's get started. Before the lecture, you should read each and every point of the book thoroughly, which will be really helpful for you when your teacher is explaining, as you would know the concept and it would be more easier. Then make a checklist for content. In this, write the topics, the subtopics and more on, and then at the corner make some square brackets so that it would be a checklist and would be helpful for you by reviewing your notes that have you covered every topic or not. So you can add it to your book itself, or you can also add it to your notes. Here I am putting it in my book only. Now during the lecture what you have to do is you have to understand the chapter nicely, clear all your doubts, mark important points so that it will be helpful for you when you are making notes. So I'll just use highlighter. You can go for a pencil, it's your choice. Then after the lecture you have to make notes. For this you will need a copy, then you will need some gel pens. I have a lot of colorful gel pens and this brush pen, which is totally optional. Here I am using Camlin brush pen, and it would help my notes to look attractive and more efficient, and it's something which is totally optional. Instead you can go for sketch pens, but I like calligraphy, so I'm using it for my notes. Then you would need highlighter. Highlighter is something which is important, but you can go with a pencil. And then what you would need is a sticky notes and a pencil for making diagrams, and with that you need a eraser. Here I have a compact of eraser and sharpener. So let's start with the notes making process. First of all, you have to write the name of the chapter, and the name of the chapter is motion. Now you can color coordinate it to make it look more attractive, which would help you to visualize it. Then you have to write the definition to this chapter, which is something essential. Then you have to write some more information, which is literally optional, and yeah, that's optional. Then you have to write subtopic 1. So here you have to write the subtopics, and I'm making it look more beautiful by just decorating it. Then you have to write the definition of subtopic 1, and you can use arrows which would indicate the important terms, and again the same reason, to make it look more efficient you have to do all this. Then again you can write more information, which is totally optional. In this you can write another topic like topic 1, topic 2, examples, mind maps, flowcharts, diagrams and many more things. And if you want a video on mind maps, so make sure to comment down below. Then you have to write important terms with color pens to review your notes. Color coordination again is necessary, and you can write your keywords. Teacher deduct our marks if we don't forget to write the keyword, so you should use color pen for that, so that you won't forget it while reviewing your notes. Next thing, you have to write more subtopics, and in the same process we'll continue. So you have to write the definition of subtopic 2 using arrows, which was indicate the information of definition. Then you can use diagrams, like if it's biology, and in every subject, like literally you can use diagrams. Then flowcharts, you can use mind maps, and after that let's see the use of the margin. Like while you're done making notes, when you're reviewing, I forget that point, so you can add on that editing point, and you can use it for some more information. You can use it for additional point which our teacher tells us afterwards, and you have to add on the checklist here and make sure that you have covered every topic. Let me give the review of the video. This is how I take my notes. Here I make a checklist in which I write the content. Then after that I use margin for some additional points. Then I use subtopics, color coordination and markers, highlighters, brush pens, colorful pens, flowchart, mind maps and diagrams. So yeah, that's it with my today's video. I hope that you enjoyed. If you do, so make sure to like, share and subscribe, and I hope that the video was helpful for you. So don't forget to click on that subscribe button, and yeah, also on the bell icon next to it, so that you will be notified once my video is uploaded. So that's it with today's video. Meet you in my upcoming videos. Till then, take care and bye bye.